Keith. Good luck. You're gonna crush it.
You got it, man.
Batman. Go, Keith.
Okay, making sure everyone can hear us.
See him in the face.
Which face?
My friends, I'm sorry, but I've been lying to you all summer. My name is not Keith Nathan Archibald III, the mechanical engineer from North Carolina A&T. I am Batman! The King Crusader, the Dark Knight, the world's greatest detective, but more importantly, intern. You see, I entered CLPi with a mission. I needed to uncover growth, build infrastructure, and sharpen skills that no systems dynamics class had ever taught me, right? I knew that my toolkit, my utility belt was already stuffed with problem solving and data skills, but I needed to train in the shadows of soft skills, customer insight, and strategic selling. And so I entered the Batcave in order to do so. Because we all know Bruce Wayne doesn't just fight crime with brute force. He uses investigation, intelligence, and an unshakable will. And I came into this internship with that mindset. I wanted to be curious, observant, and relentless in pursuit of answers. And like any great detective, I came across 3 beautiful cases. Each one required a unique approach, and each one taught me something different, right? For my first case, I was set to identify the top accounts for growth within ENT and endocrinology. I was looking for sort of a Goldilocks situation where I hopped on my back computer, looked in and saw, okay, do they have ultrasound in their account? And do we not have any logged IV within that account as well? I would create a list of those similar opportunities and then try to and begin cold calling into these accounts, right? But before this, I needed to train and refine my strategy for cold calling with my spin jitsu master, MJ Davies, and learn how to keep someone on the phone when they aren't exactly expecting my call, right? After this, I called into a specific group of accounts called Texas ENT. They weren't exactly creative with the name, but they are managed by a group called Elevate ENT, which is they're managing from over 110 locations. I was kept being told over a period of weeks that they did not have ultrasound in their accounts, so I decided that I need to speak to somebody who would know about the IV in their accounts, right? I get past the gatekeeper, I speak to the director of procurement for all of Elevate ENT, those 110 accounts I'm speaking about, right? And generated effectively 16 opportunities for our local rep, Sophia Roberts, to standardize their fleet. So that research and persistence that I showed over the weeks, over and over, calling into these accounts, eventually turned into impact and growth, thankfully. For my case 2, AI education in ultrasound. Now, we all know that when we say the term AI, a bunch of preconceptions, misconceptions, whatever you would like to call it, come up. And we believe that these conceptions come from a gap within our customers' understanding, right? So how do we identify these gaps? And how do we help them gain understanding? Well, you meet them where they are. You understand what they like and what they don't like, what makes them have fear and what can instill confidence within them, right? And how did this look for me? Well, first I went to interview the reps and see what maybe my customers may feel, but eventually you have to go and speak to the end user, your sonographer, right? And this is where I realized that I had to be proactive. I can't just email and wait for them to hit me back. I have to call into these accounts and engage with sonographers right where they are. And so over the summer, I interviewed over 15 representatives and 20 ultrasound managers and sonographers in order to do so, letting them spend and tell me their story, spend time with me as well, right? And spend around 18 hours over the summer doing all of this so that we can learn how to help them use and see value within our AI tools, right? And last but not least, marketing competitive intelligence for my case 3. Now, we all know Batman's rogues gallery, the Joker, Two-Face, Bane, right? Yet, we also understand that Batman does not go on patrol all willy-nilly, right? He understands his enemies' strengths and weaknesses, and then he goes out and kicks some serious butt. Right? And I did just this with the top 5 competitors to the Logic portfolio within general imaging ultrasound, looking at their overall marketing, so their messaging, what are they saying, their channeling, where are they sending this message through, and their positioning, their overall position in the market, and where they would like to position themselves, right? Now, detectives don't just collect clues, they connect them, they find meaning in the noise, and they deliver results. And that is what I've done with all of these projects. But what good is kicking all this butt and saving the city of Gotham if it will only stay safe while I am there, right? I needed to create infrastructure to make sure that my projects lived on. So for my sales targeting strategy, I refined it within ENT and Endo and logged all of my calls and created an internal map of key ultrasound accounts so that we can understand who our stakeholders are within these accounts and make it easier for our reps to get in there, right? As well as with my sonographer insights, I made a report based off of all these interviews that will then influence the next stage of informational and educational collateral for the Logic portfolio, as well as enhanced business development materials and messaging talk tracks for my competitive research report that will give us differentiation within the market. But we all get that after all that investigation, right? After all that hard work, the best way to understand the case in the city of Gotham is to get out into the field. And I did just that. I joined Will Cannon on the ultrasound ride along. And this was the moment that I felt that I grew the most. Sales isn't about pushing a product, it's a conversation about understanding pain points, building trust, offering solutions. It is about listening. And that is where the true detective work lies. Now, it's been said that Batman works alone, right? But I have been on so many teams that has a crazy misconception. I've been on so many teams that will make your head spin, right? I take pride in relationship building and making CLPi stronger, right? And just like the bat signal brings everybody together, I wanted to make sure that CLPi worked as a team and as a family. All teams I know have check-ins. All families I know have house rules set or unset. And so I led weekly CLPi check-ins to make sure that we were all in sync and helping each other and pushing each other up, as well as workshopping those house rules to really give a name and a letter to our workhouse style. Also, participated in the GE Healthcare Pride Parade and made mac and cheese and chicken thighs so good at the cookout, it put people in food comas, I'm telling you. Don't ask for the recipe though, it is mom's. And who doesn't love a good side quest? I helped Jayla create and curate the CLPi promotional video, which would tell and highlight the great things about this program in a fun way, as well as competing with my great team of Liv and Bryn in Sales Sim and really furthering that dive into the sales experience and creating over 40 quotes in a $95 million deal with Ascension Hospitals in under 48 hours, as everybody else has been telling you. But even I, the great Batman, the great Bruce Wayne, I needed my mentors. I needed my Alfred, my Ra's al Ghul, my Tibetan monks, right? And thank you so much to Mike, Beth, Camille, Lena, John Wright, Tyler Davis, Maddie. Thank you so much. You taught me how to ask better questions, structure a conversation with the stakeholder, and in general, just to trust my gut, right? And another special shout out to my managers in the shadow. You also acted as great mentors towards me, and I really appreciate you all during this summer.
This is so funny.
I came in with no sales background, but I did not come here to stay the same. I came to evolve. I learned the language of business, gained confidence in communicating with customers, took initiative, adapted fast, and found clarity within complexity. I entered as an engineer, and I will leave as a confident salesperson. So, what value did I provide to GE? Strategic growth, market access, clarity in education, and a stronger CLPi culture. What value did GE provide me? Real-world experience, powerful mentorship, and a space to sharpen my voice. And what legacy do I leave behind? Tools, frameworks, relationships, because that's what a great detective does. We show up, we figure it out, and we leave the world a little bit better than we found it. Keith Nathan Archibald III, CLPi, engineer, GE's protector. I also have a bonus skit prepared if y'all would like to see it. It was supposed to come at the start of the presentation, but I didn't want to do it because of time concerns. Let's see if we can do. Huh? Oh, does somebody know how to make the audio work?
I don't know.
Gosh. Play without the audio? Okay. I gotta go to.
That was great. I love it.
While he's making that work, I just want to say a few words as Keith Archibald III's buddy and and friend and fellow Lego lover and Mechie and all the above and all the weird ways that we're both very much aligned. You impressed me beyond words this summer and this past presentation, and I could not be more proud of your resilience and your devotion to what you do for a living, whether that's just in your personal life, in your professional career. Seriously, I have absolutely no words to describe how proud I am of you, and you should be equally as proud. And I know everyone in here is very proud of you as well, so kudos to you, and I cannot wait to see your professional growth, finish out the year strong in college, and just be with you kind of throughout your whole entire professional journey. So, go Keith.
You want to try it?
Yeah, try it. If it doesn't, it tells the story on its own.
Is that you? I need the volume.
Yeah, I need to reshare with.
Oh, there's words.
There's a subtitle.
He has to get to his pitch out. That's what he's saying.
Did you guys drive here this weekend to film this?
Dude, I was in here practicing yesterday.
Emphasis on the devotion, guys.
Keith, I wanted to jump on real quick and say, being not only your sales sim partner, but also seeing the amount of dedication that you pour in to prepare for things is something that I think goes beyond belief. I know how much time and effort you poured into this presentation, and also the extent that you would go to help us prepare for those sales sim meetings. You take a lot of pride in doing that research beforehand, and that's something that does not go unnoticed. Wait, I want to say something as well. Also, as your sales sim partner, you did a fantastic job. I saw so much growth in you this summer, and just how much you care about this team. Know that we all see that and we all appreciate it, and I'm just so proud of you, Keith.
Keith, as a human being, you were just, incredible. I think from day one when you walked in, I think everyone knew you're going to be different when it comes to just being kind and just incredible. But you have exceeded that. You are, our walk on Sunday, just, you know what it is. Like, I truly appreciate you.
And I know we have a hand raised. Mia, you want to come off mute?
Yeah, super quick. Keith, amazing job. That was the most creative thing I've seen in a long time, but that did not surprise me at all. You are incredible, beyond words. I think if you all knew how much Keith tried to prepare for the internship, he was calling me all the time. What should I pack? What do I do? What can I research? I'm like, just enjoy it, and you'll get there and you'll learn as time goes. And he did just that. And Keith, I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you to finish up school back in North Carolina. I'm excited to see you soon, but also just super proud of the work that you've done this summer and really just being your true self and letting that shine. So great work this summer, great presentation. I'm changing your name in my phone right now to Batman. Just so you know.
Hey. Thank you.
And then Tyler or John?
Yes, I'm here. Keith, first of all, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I would love to be there and get to witness this in person, but you made a comment that really resonated with me during your presentation, and that was you talking about your tool belts. And you were exactly right. You have a ton of tools in your tool belt, and your tool belt is unique, especially in a sales situation. But you harnessed it, added to that tool belt, and I think you are very well prepared for success in the future. So please don't be a stranger. I'm available for you whenever you need, and you had a fantastic summer. Really made a difference here on the primary care team and within the accounts. And I really hope to see you back. So awesome job.
Thank you.
John? We can't hear you, John.
It's the effort that matters, John. I know what you're saying right now.
Okay. While you figure that out, Mike?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Keith, I just wanted to say congrats. You did an awesome job this summer. I saw so much growth in you, and I truly mean this. I think everyone who worked on projects with you also grew because you challenged the way that we think about things in the best way possible. I think the creativity of your pitch kind of speaks to that. I am so excited for you to go back to school and enjoy your senior year. I sincerely hope we get to see you back here next year. And I just want to thank you for the effort. It was a lot of fun working with you this summer. Also, if you can send me that picture of being Superman, I need to make sure my wife sees that.
Thanks, Mike. I got you right away.
John, you want to give it a go?
Go to Mike while
Well, I'll also add in, Keith, you have been such a joy and pleasure. In the beginning of the summer, we talked about how in CLP we really wanted to drive team collaboration, whether you call that a family or your work family or just being a team at work, right? Whatever you call it, whatever flavor that is for you, you went above and beyond to drive that collaboration across the team. And then personally, I'm gonna miss Keith calling me at 6 p.m. at night while I'm making like beet juice or something, just to talk about how he can continue to push himself throughout the summer. There was never a week that went by that Keith didn't call and ask for some form of feedback on how he could be better, but I wouldn't change you. You're perfect the way you are, and I'm so incredibly proud of you, Keith. Yeah. All right, John, we're really sad we didn't get to hear what you wanted to say, but I know you'll type it out for us and send it our way. All right, thank you guys.